Oh, God, I look like shit. That's what I look like out of the shower, huh? Okay. Asshole Consultant, how you guys doing? We have an interesting. Well, they're all interesting. Oh my God, they're so interesting. Sup, asshole? Been a fan for a while. Felt the time was right to give my shekels for some consulting. Thank you. Cappy accepts all blood shekels. When I was 19, I started working a retail sales job. I was unsure of what career to go down. I found out I enjoy sales. I'm quite good at it. So I got a bullshit degree in marketing because I wanted to understand why people buy. Pathetic. I know. Again, perfect example, boys and girls. While you contact Asshole Consulting before you make any major life decision, like majoring in marketing when you don't have to because you're already a good salesman. After graduating, I had $34,000 in student loan debt, but was able to get a B2B sales job at a large company. I simply play the corporate game and focus on getting my work done and trying to make myself a commission. As a Republican selling HR and payroll, it goes against every fiber in my body. Do companies purposely hire HR? Payroll's legit. Benefits and compensation's legit. Those sub-functions within HR are legit. Tina, the tiddlywink ditz monster who can't add 4 and 5 and asks about your favorite color and what kind of shoes you wear and if you were in what situation, how would you get out of it and why. And you just want to do nothing more than whack her fucking nose, say, fuck off, bitch. Yes, but you are selling legit products. Just make the money. Who cares? Everybody's lying anyway. Just go. I mean, honestly, if it was legal, I'd sell drugs. I would. To little children. No, maybe not to little children. Teenagers, yes. Like 14 and up. Yeah, you want to fuck? Yeah, you know. Here's your fucking heroin. Get the fuck out of here. Give me your parents' money. Oh my God, Aaron would sell drugs to little babies. Not babies. But the pay is nice. I don't plan to stay here much longer. After sticking with this company for 5 years, I'm now in my mid-20s. I was able to pay off student loan debt. Awesome. Saved $87,000 in cash, $65K in your 401k. This is after the market downturn due to Coronachan used to be 90. It'll go up over time. We printed enough money for it. 7 in crypto, 7 in stocks, 12 in an IRA. My only debt is for your old car that you owe $3,500. Just pay that thing off. My wife, who I live with, has better financials than that. I live in a duplex owned by a group of people, and my wife and I pay them rent of $14.50 a month and pay our own utilities. My goal is to save up as much cash as possible before my parents retire in 3 years and we all move down to Florida together, and my wife and I buy our own house fully paid off with very little debt. Awesome. I'm liking this also already. 2, you forgot to add the great and merciful Coronachan. I'm starting to see the cons in the sales career. Economic downturn equals little to no sales. Yeah, and it's funny, like your bosses never understand that. Like, why aren't sales up? Because there's a fucking... Did you see the tidal wave of blood in the streets go by? Did you see the corpses? That just means we gotta work harder. I remember working in banking, and their plan was, we're going to get out of this by making more loans. I'm like, oh, this will be good. That was after the FBI agent visited a banker that worked for us. You know that shit we were doing that got us up shit creek? We're going to paddle up shit creek even more. Where the alligators and bears are. When before I was seeing only the pros, economic upturn equals more sales. Lately, I've started to self-learn coding Python. I'm considering a career change, but I'm unsure of A, how long a change like that would take, and if the starter pay is worth it, considering my base pay is $70,000 with commission bringing me up to $100,000. And B, if it's possible, given my current work experience and having no certifications or degrees. All right, let's start with this before you did, and then your third option, you decided to go to the bathroom. You put your hand down below your ass, you shat in your hand, and now you're throwing that up against the wall, and maybe that might stick. But we'll get to your shit against the wall sticking option later. How long a change like that would take if the starter pay is worth it considering my base pay? I don't know what's going to happen in the future, okay? I don't know. It is my opinion, unless predominantly Democrat governors don't loosen the fuck up and open up their fucking states, this could be bad. I was previously of the opinion, I'm like, if you go back to the 1950s, we had a pandemic of polio before. Oh my God, da-da-da. It was a short, sharp, it wasn't even a recession. I don't think it was 2 quarters of growth. And we went back, and then the 50s continued. I was of the opinion that we would have, this would just be a hiccup, and we'd rebound just fine. Unfortunately, I think, and there's some Republican governors too, but it's disproportionately, not all, but disproportionately Democrat governors that are basically keeping the economy in recession. How long those fuckknobs, like the truly most worthless spoiled bint in the history of bints, Megan Whitmer, and I'm not even a citizen of Michigan. I just looked at her, I'm like, holy shit, you are the most privileged white girl princess fucking ever who's never worked a day in your life. And you think you know anything. Well, you have nothing in that head. These idiots, I could see them like fucking up their states because of politics, or they simply don't know any better. I mean, they are a truly stupid person who's never had to work a day in their life. And that is some governors now. So I was of the opinion that the economy would come bouncing back and everything would be fine. Okay, just chill the fuck out. Everyone go on vacation. So maybe not. So if things hold the way I think they still will, sales will come back. We're going to go back to normal. Maybe not rapidly so. But if you're one of the star earners and you're not on the chopping block, I would just stick with sales. You're good at it. Okay? You're good at it. That being said, you could be on the chopping block, and this is an outstanding time to develop another skill, something that's a little bit more recession-proof, plus you diversify your skill set. I like the fact you're great at sales. That's great, and I think you should keep doing it because that's good money. It's going to take you at least 5 years in another profession to get to 100,000. So I would just hold off on that. But even if you get laid off, yeah, you know what? Maybe programming is the way to go. How long a change like that would it take if the starter pay is worth it considering it? To get back to 100,000, at least 5 years, and probably very, very likely much more than that. Because, dude, to get qualified, you have to know how to program, put together a portfolio, get some, charity work in there. Like, please, let me program for you. Put together a portfolio, and you don't learn a computer programming language and become proficient at it overnight. You got to get a lot of experience. And you have to learn several languages to be what's in demand. So I'm not against it, but it's going to be a long ass drive. Again, well, how old are you? You're young. I'd recommend looking in the military. No one listens, but the military pays. Your wife might have something to say about that, but even if it's the reserves are part-time, it will take care of you if you do get laid off. I don't know. This is me throwing shit up against the wall now. I'd say there's only like a 20 or 35% chance you're going to get laid off. Long term. Like, I think where was it? They laid everybody off at this one store and then brought them all back like 2 weeks later because they didn't realize they'd have so much demand. I'm still of the opinion this will be a brief recession. I don't even call it a recession. It's a natural disaster. That's what this is. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the economy unless we keep it in a coma for another month and a half because Democrats know so much. I hate to be partisan about it, but it is true. It's like, this is what happens when you have like nonprofit, never worked a real job in life teachers and fucktards who they don't know anything about business or how economics is produced or how the economy produces GDP. They could tank it. They totally could. So it's good to have a plan B. If you're not willing to put the time and effort into learning how to code, which I understand, or you want to, but you just don't have the time, it's going to be a long. You still maybe even have to get another job. So I would consider the military instead. How long a change like that is 5 years. Is it worth it? Not if you got to rush it. Like if you learn it slowly on the side and skilled up and got certified in it, sure. But by the time 5 years go by, we are definitely going to be out of this recession. I hope we are anyway. Never underestimate the stupid that you would go back to doing sales. But the time horizon of your investment in learning to code is not going to generate the income as quickly as much as you need it. And so that's why I'd recommend something like the military. And if it's possible, given my current work experience and having no certifications or degrees, no, you're going to need your certifications. Look, you're not going to go to some coding boot camp in 1 month, all of a sudden start getting job offers. It's not going to happen. Okay, you might, but it'd be some low-level piddly-wink programming stuff. You're going to have to go and put as much time, well, maybe not as much time into a college degree, because at least half your time is wasted. All right, you're looking at 2 years, more or less full-time study to get to the proficiency level you need to. Maybe a year just for one. Depends on you. I'm sure different computer programmers out there will have different opinions, but this is not something you learn in a month and then you go. Now watch, there's some wunderkind out there who learned it in a month and makes $800,000 a year. My other option is have the company pay $4,000 a year for a master's degree in management information systems. It's where tech meets, but that's not going to be, no, it's not going to be worth the paper it's written on unless you actually have the certifications. I get the certifications. I want to get your master's degree in management information and try to move into a more technical sales career with more like-minded people and more enjoyable industry. Well, if you enjoy that, okay, sure, why not? That's fine. If you think you like it and they're going to pay you $4,000 a year, you can find something cheap online. Yeah, okay. I didn't know you enjoyed that. It's not the greatest thing, but if they're going to pay and you enjoy it, okay, fine, why not? You're still going to have to get your certifications. You're still going to have to do that. Asked if you had any kids. No kids. Okay, so you and your wife and here's the other thing is you have a lot of money saved up that you guys could, I think you'll be fine. Even if you just want to take a month-long vacation, come back when all this dumbass insanity ends, and then try and apply for another job, I think that would be okay. But yeah, you're not wrong in noticing that salesmanship is threatened by recessions. Until the recession goes away, you probably are not going to have a job. And so it would be good to diversify into that. So, but look, there's nothing wrong with becoming the IT guy. It's not programming, but if that's fine, that's fine. It's an IT skill. You can go, I can set up your computers for you. I can set up your email. I can set up servers. There's nothing wrong with that either. I don't know if you need to get a master's, but if they're going to pay for it, sure. Okay. All right, there you go. Questions, answers, ASOConsulting.com. In the chat room, Nonstop Dre for $2. Aaron still has hope for humanity. I'm shocked. Laughing. I don't. Talked to my old man today, and he's like, did Trump just print off there? I'm like, yeah. What are you like? No. Think about picking up drinking again. Really am. I don't care anymore. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.